Hey guys, it's me, Mystic Veteran. I haven't done a video in a long time because I have been sick with the flu and so have my kids. Uh, Feeling a little bit better today. If I cough, I apologize. I'm not completely fully recovered. I'm going to do my best to give these readings and thought I'd give you a quick update. Yesterday was the new moon. Unfortunately, I was not feeling too good yesterday to do a reading. So I drew a card today, actually two cards, and one was from my Dark Mirror deck, for which I usually draw on new moons, and the other one is from my Animal Spirit deck for the energies for this week. This is for new moon and for this week, and they kind of go together, and I'll explain why later. So the first card is the Temple of My Body, card number 2, and it shows a woman with sharp claws holding a pendant, like a red teardrop crystal, some sort, and she seems to have like raven wings in her hair. She has mysterious eyes. She's not of this world, so I will read from the book and then I'll give you my intuition. What my intuition says. All right. So, Temple of My Body, moon phase first quarter, stage depression. I feel I am not worth enough. Visual seed, a succubus-like creature with claws resembling nails holds a very thin silver chain, and the pendant on it appears like a crimson tear of blood. Sentence, my body is a temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. Going dark. This card is about the darkness in the body. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality. So many religions and customs, for instance, demonize sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt, as an assassin can lace food with poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another. Or more simply, when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthily. Our body is a temple. It cannot be defiled. We can take a shower, raise our chin, feel proud. It is our body, ours. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. But, this kind of relates to how I'm feeling right now. Obviously sick with the flu, so I have to take care of my body. In order to be better, I have to feed myself, take care of myself. I mean, if I don't take care of myself, how am I going to take care of my kids, right? But my kids are old enough now. They've been helping out. Like, my daughter made me pancakes this morning. She even made her brother some pancakes too. And it's like the day before payday, so we're scrounging by, but it's okay because I don't feel like eating much anyways because I'm sick. But look at her. She does look sickly, doesn't she? She looks kind of, you can see like her bones or her ribs are sticking out. That's very sickly. I mean, other than the fact that she could be a succubus and she feeds on the sexual desires of man, but she could also be someone, like looks are deceiving. She could be a sex demon, or she could just be someone who just wants to be loved, and she's starved for attention, starved for love, and it may be affecting her physical health. That's also possible. And this chain could be like love hanging by a thread. The claws are just her, her predatory nature, but really deep down inside, she just wants, some love and attention. And think about it, like this week, since it is getting to it's already fall, it's already autumn, sicknesses abound. Everybody's getting sick. I got sick. My son got sick. It's going around. You can't avoid it. I had a dream that I got a flu shot. A little too late, though. Maybe when I get better, that I might get one. But definitely make sure your shots are up to date. Try to stay healthy. Take care of yourself. One moment. You're hungry. Go eat your pancakes. Sorry for the interruption. Always seems to happen. As you can tell, I'm doing this from my bed, top of my blankets, because I'm bedridden. So yeah, make sure you guys try to stay healthy, hydrated, eat healthy during the winter months. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you shouldn't take in as much water. Actually, you should take in as much water as winter as you would in the summertime, or any time really. Take care of your body first before anything else. If like you're not a single mom like me, obviously, I mean, I should still take care of myself because I got to take care of my kids. But if you don't have kids, still take care of your body. Your body is your temple. Eat something when you feel hungry. Don't worry about getting fat and all that. Right now, it's fall going into winter. So yes, we're gonna start stocking up on foods and stuff like that. Try to stock up on canned goods, frozen fruits, because fruits aren't going to be in season anymore. Make sure you have food for the winter. Don't go starving because it's winter time. Keep an eye on your health. If needs be, go to the doctor. If you're feeling sick like me, like I don't really need a doctor, but make sure if you have to go. Obviously, if you have a high enough fever, if something's wrong, if it goes on for more than a few days to a few weeks, then yes, go get checked out. Make sure your shots are up to date. Make sure your kids' shots are up to date. Take care of your own body. And if you're single, if you're married, same thing. Take care of your own body. If you're married with kids, or if you're single with kids, take care of yourself, because you got to take care of yourself to take care of others. Don't want to end up starved and needing stuff like this poor woman in this picture. They were talking about sex as well as health. I mean, that's the same too. Like if you're with somebody, if you have a partner, don't neglect your sex life. You can have a healthy sex life. Just be careful. If you're single and promiscuous, just be careful. Use protection. You gotta watch your basic health as well as your sexual health. Like you don't want to spread disease. You don't want to get disease. Who knows? She could have AIDS. We don't know this. Maybe she got this way because she had the disease. She wasn't watching her health. She wasn't protecting herself. There's another thing. Protect your overall health. Protect your sexual health. And yeah, if you don't want to have kids, obviously protect yourself and have your partner do the same thing so you don't have kids. If you want kids, that's a different story. But we're talking about like disease and health. So the kids is a totally different thing. But yeah, it's that time of year again where people are getting sick. So just keep an eye on your health. Pretty self-explanatory. So, next card. We got the raccoon. I'll tell you how it relates to this. Excuse me as I'm shifting. Gotta put this down for a second. Have to get the book out. Oh, excuse me. I also got weird hiccups. So I'm searching for him in the book. Raccoon. Alright, there we go. So raccoon. Raccoon is talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists, to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So, see how that kind of compares to this? They're talking about self-image. This could be somebody feeling like, that they're too skinny or they're too fat or are not good enough. Like they will never look good enough to somebody else. Nobody will accept them for who they are. Raccoon kind of reflects that. But this is energy for the week. This is energy for the new moon. But notice how this goes into the week. So basically, this week, get creative. It is not in the negative, it's in the positive. It is an earth sign. Raccoons are crafty little critters. Obviously, we call them trash pandas because they love to get into people's trash cans in the city. They're considered pests, but really, if you think about the raccoon, they're very resourceful. Since, it is going to be winter soon, we're just beginning autumn, they scrounge around until they get fat enough for the winter. So, they're like bears, they eat a bunch of stuff and put on fat for the winter. But of course, they could be active year round. But they're crafty. They're smart. They know how to get in places. They have like hands like we do. They have little small hands with opposable thumbs. And surprisingly enough, they like to wash their food. So they're not as dirty as people think they are. They like to, if there is like a water source nearby, like where I live, there's a creek, so it's like perfect for raccoons to grab a meal. And depending on what it is, like if it's like cat food or something, they don't really wash that. But some food items they do. So they can actually be pretty clean critters. So take advice from the raccoon. If you get like, say, certain foods that may contain chemicals or something, wash it before you eat it. Be like the raccoon and make sure you check your food when you get it. Excuse me. So the food you buy doesn't make you sick. I'm talking about vegetables, fresh fruits, things like that. Now, if it comes in a packaging, that's a little bit different. Even so, like if the grapes come in a package, still wash them. It doesn't matter. Raccoons, they wear masks. They're thought of as thieves because yes, they do like steal trash and stuff like that. But that's also a metaphor for hiding who you truly are. Maybe somebody's hiding behind a mask of maybe pretending to be healthy when they're not. They are a grounded animal. They're always, they may nest in trees sometimes, but most of their activities is done on the ground. Like they get down they come out of the tree from their nest and they go about like along the fences, along the ground, looking for food, stuff like that. They're opportunists. So, raccoons are smart animals. Some raccoons can carry rabies, so you got to be careful. If you live in a city like I do, where there's raccoons and coyotes and everything, we have to be careful about all animals. I'm not saying all of them carry rabies, but just be careful. We used to have raccoons that would eat the grapes in my front yard. The grapes are no longer there because we had them removed once we left. But when I came back, there's no raccoons anymore. We had like really big fat raccoons, and you see them everywhere. They cross the roads at night. They're nocturnals. They may be out during the day if they have to, but they choose to nighttime, as because they're black and white. That helps them blend in at nighttime. Camouflage, so predators don't attack them. And that's part of their craftiness, is that they got camouflage. They know where to go for the food. They know how to sneak in and out. They only make noises if it's like, say, a metal can or something like that. But other than that, pretty smart animals. And raccoon used to be one of my favorite animals. I have many favorite animals, but raccoon was one of my favorite, and I don't know why. I just thought they're really cute. And if you've ever seen the YouTube videos of raccoons, it's adorable. Them eating grapes and stuff. I mean, you can keep a pet raccoon. I don't recommend it. They're still a wild animal. Hell, you can even domesticate rats too, apparently. Not the ones you get at pet stores. I'm talking about like the actual rats that like Norway rats and roof rats. Apparently, they're actually you can domesticate them. Yeah. But that's beside the point. um, but yeah, if you're more curious about the raccoon, I would Google it as a spirit animal. Speaking of which, I think, I'm not sure. I can look it up real quick for you guys. I'll bring my computer close. Raccoon. And that might give a little bit more insight than what the animal spirit thing says. Let's see, raccoon. Yes. Sorry, guys, my computer is taking forever. Let's see. I know this is taking. This video is going to take a little bit. I apologize for that. I am sick, and I'm trying to do my best. Good Lord. No, I don't want you to restore pages. I want you to look up. My computer's kind of slow because my kids are running down my internet. I actually do have I have a raccoon skull. So I may actually use that to get creative this week. I have things to do, supposedly, by next weekend. I've fallen behind. I should have said a month, but I gave him like 3 weeks. So, according to this, a raccoon as a spirit animal is a symbol of skillfulness. Well, we know that, obviously. Adaptability, flexibility, exploring, and adventure. It's a symbol of confidence and balance, family ties, and protection. Oh yes, they are definitely a family-orientated animal. And it could be a symbol of illusion and thievery. Well, I did explain that they do like to steal food from garbage cans and stuff. That's why they call them thieves, because they wear masks. It's not like they wear a mask, it's just part of their camouflage. Okay. Give it a minute to load. Oh, look at the unicorn. Alright. Come on. I want to make this... yeah, I don't know why it's weird pictures. I'm not going to show that. Hey, yeah, this takes forever. They're a curious animal and adventurous, that is for sure. It's a symbol of transformation. And everybody wears some sort of mask. Yeah, this week is going to be rough. I've already read one of my zodiac, one of my favorite tarot readers, saying it's going to be a rough week for a lot of people, probably even for government. So watch out for backstabbing and people wearing masks. Also, they're very good at adaptation. I don't know if I mentioned that. Depending on food situations and stuff like that. I'm also going through that as well. Hopefully tomorrow that'll change. It's also good to keep whatever you're thinking. Like if you have any new ideas or things you're gonna do, don't reveal your secrets to anyone. Your personal life stuff. Don't reveal that to everybody on YouTube because people like to steal ideas. They like to copy. They're like, oh, well, I thought it was a great idea, so I thought I use it too. Well, there goes your idea because now it's become everyone's idea. So that's also a good thing. Courage and self-defense, exploring, eating healthy. Ooh, hey, that goes with this card. Eating healthy. Adaptability. Yeah. In situations like where you're waiting for payday. Flexibility, thievery, skills. I got the skills to pay the bills. I apologize for the glare. Family first, yes, and they are intelligent. Like I said, they are a smart animal. Talks about. Okay. Also, might be a message to let go of something, a person, situation, or habit this week. Maybe you're going to be receiving some gifts from the universe, which you should accept. It could be a need to research some solutions to your current problems. Maybe you should stop being selfish, thinking about yourself, and focusing on others. I wouldn't think that for now because of this card popped up. So don't worry about that message. If this was just a standalone message, it's not. This is a combined message. So you should be worrying about yourself, especially since it's that time of year where people get sick. Yeah, see, it says the need to care about your well-being. So that's kind of like, don't be selfish, but take care of your well-being. It's kind of like, I can't remember the word, but you know what I mean. Have confidence in yourself and believe in yourself and everything that you do. You can create new opportunities for your life and the ones closest to you. Consider every situation from all different perspectives. Raccoon says, go after your desires and dreams. Time to take the mask off and be open to others. That's okay, but don't be too open. You don't need to reveal everything about your personal life because not everyone wants to know about your personal life. Not everybody cares about you, especially on the internet. When should you use raccoon medicine or call in the spirit animal? When you want to live an honest life without lies and deceptions. When you're prepared for major life transformations. When you're ready for some life changes. And when you show your true personality to the people around you. Now, that's okay. It's okay to be yourself. I just don't mean reveal your personal agenda to everyone or your personal life, because not everyone needs to know about your life. And then it talks about dreams, about the raccoon, yada yada, and that's it. So keep in mind, take care of yourself, try to eat healthy, stock up, say, on crackers and soup, because winter is coming, haha. Everyone gets that reference, I hope. Game of Thrones. Be resourceful, be smart about it. Learn to adapt to changes. Don't there's not always a need to wear a mask, but remember, other people are wearing. Everybody puts on a mask, even yourself. But it's okay to be yourself and to show your true personality. Just be careful about backstabbers. This can refer to people on the internet, people you don't know personally, people you assume are your friends just because you met them online. Doesn't mean that's necessarily true. A true friend will reveal himself. A true enemy will also reveal themselves in time. They'll always appear with the mask on first. The enemy will. They appear as a friend before they become an enemy. But yes, take care of yourself. Sexual health, well-being, all that. it comes to your food, be resourceful. I know payday's coming up. Be careful of thieves around you. That's another message. Be careful of people who could steal from you. Be careful of two-faced people, backstabbers this week. Remember, this is this week's energy. This was from the new moon, like basically for the rest of the month, and this is for this week. So those are your messages. If this relates to you in any way, please leave me a comment under the video. Say, oh, hey, I totally get that, or that's totally happening to me right now, or I'm starting to feel that way. And if it doesn't relate to you, you don't get the message, that's okay too. This was a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it applies to the general population. If it's not happening to you right now, fine, cool. If it is, word to the wise, obviously. So, also, earth signs means you need to be grounded. If you're sick, eat. Ground yourself by eating healthy. And that's about it. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye for now.